Hello there, YouTubers. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really nice and really beautiful 31-day regulator wall clock. And YouTubers, in this video, I'm going to be showing you what how the clock works and like and like what it looks and like all the cool, interesting stuff about the clock and all the different clocks. Now, YouTubers, I just want to let you know, YouTubers, is that this is a 31-day regular wall clock. I don't know, guys. If it does it work for a whole month? Because 31 days equals a month, YouTubers. Um, just let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong or right about that. Because I'll get to that in a second, guys. YouTubers, I'm gonna show you how it's painted. You get all bumpy brown paint on the left and right side. It's all bumpy and stuff with stars and stuff. Yeah, this is actually not my clock, my 31-day regular wall clock. I'm just gonna put it in a collection. And this is painted bumpy, like that, like it's like shaking, and it has a vibration, and you get like very beautiful flowers on the top, and also you get that on the side as well, and you get that on the right side as well, and on over here you get the stars, as I said. And also in underneath this clock you get a very beautiful, like probably like painted like hair thing, a hair looking thing. It looks like a sunflower. You get a beautiful sunflower painted, but in wood. Like if you just knock on the clock gently, it's made of wood. Okay, YouTubers. And also what you may notice, you get with most grandfather clocks, most mantle clocks, you get 4 triangles, which equals 2 times 2 equals 4, and 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 4 equals 2 times 2, and 4 equals 2 plus 2. So the reason why I said that 2 times 2 and 4 plus 4 and 4 equals 2 plus 2, or I could say 2 plus 2, or 2 times 2, is because you get 4 triangles on most wall clocks. I mean, not wall clocks. It's similar, but it's still a clock though. Like most mantle clocks and grandfather clocks have 4 triangles. You can see that there's 1 triangle on the top left corner, 1 on the top right corner, 1 on the bottom left corner, 1 on the bottom right corner. And each is like it's like curling like this, like almost like it's almost like painted like it's almost like the shape like of a noodle or something, or spaghetti. Yeah, it's almost like the shape of like spaghetti because it curls like this. See? And now, YouTubers, I'm gonna tell you guys the story probably after I show you this, like what you get on your side of your 31-day regular wall clock is you get 2 locks. So what you can do with those locks, you can unlock it and lock it. I'll show you how to unlock it and lock it. How to unlock it is you can either use your finger or thumb, or in either use both. You can use your finger and your thumb and pull it out. But if the bottom lock is unlocked but the top one is not unlocked, is like the top lock is locked and the bottom one is unlocked, do not pull the door hardly open like this, like, because it's dangerous, because the thing is, and plus this is very delicate, like all grandfather clocks and mantle clocks are made of glass, especially the doors. And I mean, for grandfather clocks especially, yes. The glass is made of glass is very dangerous because it can hurt you. Yeah, YouTubers. So that's why do not ever pull the door if it's um not fully unlocked. But it usually gets um looser if you unlock one lock, but if you unlock two locks, it's even more loose. That means you can open the door. Yeah, if you unlock both locks, it is okay to open the door. So how to do that? It's use your hand and then it opens. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you the whole story, guys. I might not talk about the whole thing, but um this clock belonged to Nancy Rose, which was the neighbor that lived in this house right before we moved into this house as our new house. And this is actually the house we lived in for about a year and a half, I think. And this is actually not my clock. It's Nancy Rose's clock. And it's her clock. She's the one that has this clock. Yeah, she got this clock, I think. I don't know why I got kind of a little bit excited when I got downstairs, but because I thought we had no wall clock, but I know when we lived back in our old house, 340 Cimarron Road East, we had our old neighbors was an old man and an old lady, and they had a wall clock, but I'm not allowed to touch it because I was trying to make a video like the chimed or something, but it just gongs only every half hour, which is every 30 minutes. Alright, that's enough rambling. And YouTubers, here's the crank. I don't know why I got kind of also shocked with two cranks. YouTubers. See, guys, the proper crank for it is this crank in my hand I'm holding. The one I'm holding is the proper crank. And now the thing is that if the minute hand or the hour hand or the second hand is in the way, you can move the minute hand like that. So there's enough room for the crank to so you can spin it. And how to do that is push it in carefully like this. And then turn it like this, I think. You turn it, whoops, sorry guys. Push the crank in like this. And then turn it this way. Think. Or maybe this way, I don't know. You can hear that's the clock being winded. And what I noticed about this clock, guys, is that this clock was also in my old office, which was the room where the piano is. And the thing is that it was there since we moved into the new house on the very first day we were here. And this clock actually still works perfectly. The only thing I'm noticing is the second hand doesn't move. And you're not allowed to move the second or hour hand except the minute hand. Yeah, YouTubers, what also could be similar is that chimes with the grandfather clock and mantle clock. Like on actual grandfather clocks, you get Westminster, St. Michael's, and Whittington. On Westminster, on the quarter past, you get 4 notes. You get 4 notes on the 15 on the quarter past hour. You get 4 notes on the half past hour. You get 8 notes, and quarter to hour you get 12 notes, and on the hour you get 16 notes in total. I don't know if it including the gongs, which means the striking, like bong, like how many times it strikes. And in St. Michael's chime, you get double notes, like which means you get like I think you probably get like 26. I think you get 26 notes. 26 notes on the quarter to hour, and on the hour you get 32 notes, and when it starts to strike, it also includes the hour strike. If it, like, for example, YouTubers. So if it was 1 o'clock, here I'll show you like some simple example. If it was 1 o'clock, you would get 33 notes. If it's 2 o'clock, you would get 34 notes. If it's 3 o'clock, you would get 35 notes. If it's 4 o'clock, you would get 36 notes. If it's 5 o'clock, you would get 37 notes. If it's 6 o'clock, you would get 38 notes. If it's 7 o'clock, you would get 39 notes. If it was 8 o'clock, you would get 40 notes. If it's 9 o'clock, you would get 41 notes. If it's 10 o'clock, you get 42 notes. And if it's 11 o'clock, you would get 43 notes. And if it was 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you would get 43. And if it was 12 o'clock, you would get 44 notes. Yeah, 44 is the max amount of notes you can get. Yeah, on the St. Michael's chime. I don't know about the Whittington chime because I am not too sure with the Whittington chime because I like the sound it makes. Has a beautiful sound, but this clock does. I don't know, guys. Some clocks are 24 hours, which you don't get AM or PM. You can see this is the quarter past. This would be. Hold on, guys. We're just gonna wait for the second hand to move out of the way, so there would be enough room for the. Yeah, quarter past would be like. Here, guys. I'll show you. Instead, actually, never mind. Quarter past would be on the 15. 15 would be 9. Yeah, the quarter past on this 31 regulator wall clock, you would get. Yeah, the quarter past would be a 9. If it was half past, it would be a 17. If it was quarter to, the number would be a 24, and on the hour it would be 1. But usually on the hour, you can either use either number. You can either use 60 or 0. Because it usually goes 0 when it strikes the next hour. And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be like, if the clock, for example, if it's showing like 7:15, that would be quarter past. And you don't say quarter past on the number 3, 6, 9, and 12. This is what the pendulum looks like. It's actually made of wood. And here's the inside. I have to be super careful here because this is an anti-rose, as I said. Hold on, guys. Oh, what is this? Guys, I hope I'm not doing anything. Okay, guys. This may be a little bit dangerous. Guys. I don't know what you get. I don't know what. What? I don't know, guys, if you get a panel or not. I think that might be just broken wood. I don't know, guys. Actually, you don't get a panel, unfortunately. Okay, tippers. You're actually, the thing with all clocks, like normal clocks, grandfather clocks, alarm clocks. I mean, like antique things, like what I mean by antique is that they're very modern and very delicate, which means it's very it's very a thing that can break easily is very delicate. That's what it's called. Yeah, YouTubers, the weird thing, the only one problem, YouTubers, I'm noticing is that the second hand doesn't move because it only takes like 10 seconds to move, and it should move like every 1 second, every second, because time is flying by. And do not move the hand backwards like this, because that can also break the minute hand. See, it's like taking every 5 seconds, I think. Like, see how that's kind of strange? When I'm moving the minute hand, you can see it's like moving. It like moves more. Like, yeah, guys, let me know the same thing happened. Like, if you move the minute hand around and the second hand ticks. Now, you also get a crank. Yeah, guys, the weird thing is I got 2 cranks on the bottom, and the inside is made of wood. And usually, I don't know, guys, why this crank is included. You get a crank. This is what the crank should look like. If you do not have it, you could call some clock person or a clocksmith that knows a lot about clocks and why it came with 2 cranks. If you got it like, and the packaging came with, instead of 1 crank you get 2, you have to call the clocksmith and let them know that you got a problem. How to insert it into the holes is push it in, and then how to turn it is turn it clockwise, I think. Yeah, I just don't want to overwind it. You just only use the crank usually. You usually use it like only like when, until you have to wait until the pendulum stops. Like, let me show you something. If I stop the pendulum, it's made of wood. See that? And it's very smooth as well. Now, guys, the thing is that, let me know if I'm wrong, guys, because I feel like I am wrong. That that this clock has about a month. To until it stops. Yeah, if you like, yeah, I don't know, guys. Do you guys know if is this clock actually last for a month? That's a good question, guys. I don't know. And also on the side, it's just wood. That's all. And on the bottom, it's just all wood too. And on the side, I mean on the left side, same thing, wood. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the thing is that you get wood here on the top only. On the very top thing is this thing. And it's all wood only on the top of the clock also. And also you get also wood where the clock face is attached. And do not ever try to think of taking it out like this. But I didn't take it out anyway, which is a good thing. Like, and YouTubers, what I mean by the gong, like earlier in this video, is I meant, hold on, guys, let me put 722, there we go, or actually maybe 723, okay, yeah, we got it. And now, guys, how to lock this thing, it just, use this thing, then it will lock. Just don't pull it, like as I said in the beginning of this video, because it can break easily. And now, YouTubers, that might be all the video. And one thing you may know, I might have noticed with the clock, if you look at the clock face, and you look on the bottom 2 sides, and the top bottom, I mean the top side and the bottom sides, it reminds me of like those triangles on like mantle clocks and grandfather clocks, that you get 1 triangle on the bottom, 1 triangle on the right, bottom on the one on the bottom right, 1 on the bottom left, 1 on the bottom top, one on the bottom left. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. One on the bottom left, one on the bottom right, one on the top left, one on the top right. And this clock is working perfectly fine. The only thing I'm noticing is that the clock hand doesn't move second by second. So what I mean by gonging YouTubers by the strike is like as it strikes. I'll show you what I mean. Here, guys. Here's one of the other clocks we have. What I mean by that, YouTubers, is that. Hold on, guys. Let me just give me a second. And what I mean by the sound is this. The striking, I mean. And this clock actually won't move because it actually, the weights aren't there. And you also have to have this thing on the doors. Well, that's important because the door can easily fall off. You need two of these actually on the door. There's only one. The door can like get loosened and they can fall off easily. If there's none, it will just fall off immediately. Especially if you get this clock. Like, let me know if you ever had a problem like that. So yeah, that's all for the video, YouTubers. Of this 31-day Regulator wall clock. Please subscribe, rate, like, and dislike. Comment below and be a #1 fan. And rate, like, and dislike the video. And please send a comment if this is a 31-day clock or not a 31-day clock. And tell me how many days it lasts for. And that's all for the 31-day Regulator wall clock tour. So yeah, that's all for the video. So yeah. So as again, please subscribe, rate, like, and dislike. Comment below about is it 31 days, which equals a month? Does it last that long for the pendulum to take 31 days, or does it take a week? Just let me remember to send that send us a comment, YouTubers. And if you do know, I would appreciate that, guys. I'm just not ending the video yet, guys. I'm just letting you know. This is just a long ending. Is I want to just first let you know, guys. Please send a comment if it lasts for 31 days or a week or something like that, or 2 weeks. I don't know how many weeks, because and please send a comment and comment and rate, like, and subscribe, like and dislike, and subscribe. Be a #1 fan. Always comment below about that. And of course, peace out and keep up the good work. And take care. Bye bye.